It's a 4-car breakaway. Newman, Hamlin, Busch, McMurray, Chevy, Toyota, Dodge, and Chevrolet.
This front four here seems to be maybe pulling away from Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick back here this next 6.
Well, I think as long as they stay that way for a few more laps, they would be able to fight it out amongst themselves.
It sure looks like they're gapping that next group.
It's the first time tonight that a multi-car draft has pulled away from any pair.
And these pair back there, they keep mixing it up, and that's just going to let that front four just pull away even more.
Steve.
Just heard Jamie McMurray's strategy. He told his spotter, Lauren Renier, he said, you tell Kurt Busch's guy, backstretch, last lap, it's go time.
I like it.
4 laps to go as Ryan Newman leads them across.
I think the question is, can this 6-car group back here chase that front four down? I just don't think it's going to happen. They've gapped them too far.
No, because they keep mixing it up. They were 3 wide last time they came by the start-finish line.
Well, I think they were trying to decide who was the faster so they could get lined up a little bit better, because they were not going anywhere. Jimmy Johnson now has gotten in the lead, the group head of that group back there. They may be closing a little bit.
But they are 2 seconds behind the front four. And that's a lot to make up in 3.5 laps.
How about McMurray? I mean, there he is sitting there. Daytona 500 winner from last year. Wrecked his car in practice earlier today. And here he sits. Not so sure he might not be in a pretty good spot here to win this thing.
But Darrell, what I keep seeing with Denny Hamlin in the 11 and McMurray in the 1 that we're riding with, they have to keep tucking that right side out to let it breathe.
Yeah, I mean, they've been like this forever. And we were concerned that these guys couldn't run over 3 or 4 laps.
And they're pulling away. It's now 2.2 seconds back to the 5th place car.
Yeah, they're a good 1/10 to 2/10 faster than this group, but you can see how this group keeps mixing it up.
And a little while ago, we said Jeff Burton had the car that could win this race.
2 laps to go. Here are the 2 packs of lead lap cars. On the left, the leaders, Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Jamie McMurray. And on the right of your screen, Jimmy Johnson, Greg Biffle, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Burton, and Boyer.
What this second group has got to do is they've got to stay hooked up. So if this front group starts to race each other going down the back straightaway, they will maybe be able to catch them before they get to the start-finish line.
Denny Hamlin has been stuck like glue to the back bumper of Ryan Newman.
Well, he's starting to look like he either needs some air or he's getting a little antsy.
Darrell, it's a lap and a half to go. How antsy would you be?
I'd be jerking. I'd be all over the place just like he is. I'd be juking.
Tell you what, though,
flag right here.
Coming to the white flag.
No pressure out the back.
Remember, it will happen if they're going to make the move on the back straightaway.
Hamlin locked on to Newman. Kurt Busch with Jamie Mack through turn 1 for the final time.
Here we go.
He's in your tire tracks. When you go, he's pushing.
Now it's go time.
There we go. They're looking. They're looking. Can't make it. Can't make it happen.
Newman, the runner-up in 2005.
Can't make it happen.
Has about 2,000 feet to the finish line to win the Bud Shootout for the first time. Hamlin low, Busch up high. Here they come. 3 wide to the stripe, and the winner is
3 wide.
probably Kurt Busch, because Denny Hamlin went below the yellow line.
Yeah, that was definitely, he advanced his position by being out of bounds. There's no question on that one.
It is legal for Newman to run him down to the line, and Hamlin probably had one of 2 choices: go below the line or wreck Ryan Newman. Who will go to victory lane? That is the question NASCAR officials will decide for us. From the Goodyear blimp, let's have a look at the run to the checkered flag.
I mean, he is all the way below the line. The question is, would they deem that coming to the checkered flag and game on? And I've always thought on the last lap, when you can see the checkered flag, you do what you got to do.
The line is still a line, but Darrell, does Hamlin get the lead before he goes below the yellow line? If so, he may be the race winner.
Yeah, it's hard to say about that.
And McMurray, he never came off the rear bumper of Kurt Busch in that 22 car.
Kurt Busch has won the Budweiser Shootout.
That would have been my call, but I'm you know, you never know.
First shootout win in his 8th start. We said earlier he's never won Daytona. Now he has.
He has never won a restrictor plate race of any kind.
Pretty good way to start a new relationship with a new car number, new paint job, and a winning attitude. And he's going to need
Just leave me a little bit of quarter panel on that thing. I got to bring it back down here.
He might need a couple new tires.
Kurt Busch has become the 19th different driver to win the Budweiser Shootout. The Shell Pennzoil colors get to go to victory lane for the 2nd, or is it 3rd year in a row?
Third year in a row.
They went with Kevin Harvick the last 2 years, and Kurt Busch from Las Vegas, Nevada, a past Sprint Cup champion, still driving for Roger Penske, but out of the blue deuce and into the yellow 22, has won the Budweiser Shootout in a finish they will talk about for a while. Jamie McMurray is 2nd. Ryan Newman is 3rd. 4th unofficially Jimmy Johnson, and 5th is Greg Biffle.
And what will happen with Denny Hamlin, I'm sure he will be placed the last car on the lead lap.
Let's have another look at it. Watch Hamlin's move on Newman.
Yeah, I think Newman just really thought he had it won, and he really didn't protect that bottom good enough. And it cost him dearly. I believe if he'd have stayed down on that yellow line coming off of 4, Hamlin would have pushed him to the victory, but he left enough room down there that Hamlin was able to get his nose under him.
For the first time in the 33-year history of the Budweiser Shootout, a Dodge will drive into victory lane. A lot of two-car tango, a little bit of controversy right at the finish. Yeah, we're back. It's Daytona.